Hey, Matt Morris. Welcome to the Unemployed Millionaire Show. Coming to you, day 2, about halfway through the climb of Kilimanjaro. Super steep hike today. And as you can see, this is amazingly beautiful. Crazy beautiful. And just wanted to share I'm going to do a 4-part series here over the next few days. And the 4-part series are the 4 truths, or what you might call the 4 enemies of network marketing. And, when I say enemies, sometimes you look at, an enemy as something you want to stay away from. And these are not things at all that you want to stay away from, but I call them enemies because, they're... if you don't embrace them, they become enemies for you. And so today I just want to talk about the first enemy, and that's the enemy of rejection, the truth of rejection. And the truth is, in order to have huge success, you're going to have to get rejected a lot. And it's going to hurt. It hurts for everyone. When I got started in networking, I would only show the business to people I thought would enroll because I didn't want to get rejected. It's the number one fear in the world. In fact, more than the fear of public speaking. They say that's the number one fear. No, the fear of public speaking is just the fear of being rejected publicly. And so, we try at all costs to avoid it. That's why this is an enemy, because if you try to avoid rejection, you're going to fail. And you've got to be willing to just suck it up. You got to be willing to suck it up and just go through the numbers. You got to go for the no. Don't look at rejection as something negative. That's just someone, they're not for you. And the way to look at rejection, it's kind of like being a waiter or a waitress. If you've ever, been out to eat, after they serve your meal, they ask you if you want dessert. And how many times have you said no to your waiter? Chances are you've said no a lot. You've rejected your waiter a lot of times. Now, does that mean that restaurants don't work? Does that mean desserts are a scam? Does that mean that the waiter is a really bad waiter? No, it doesn't mean any of that. That's freaking ridiculous. What it means is you just don't want dessert. So the way to look at your network marketing company, you got to look at it as dessert for life. And not everyone wants dessert for life. Some people think they want it, but they're not willing to do anything for it. And so that's the way you've got to look at it. So here's the thing. If you're willing to go through massive rejection, now I have been through a lot of rejection. I mean, I've had thousands of people reject me over the years, and I've learned to have 0 emotional attachment. You know why? Because the more rejection I go through, the better life that I get to live. Now, Kilimanjaro is something not a whole lot of people get to do. It's, bucket list for a lot of people. Most people go to their grave never getting to do this. And so, I've checked off over 80 things on my bucket list. As I'm climbing up here, I just decided to do this kind of impromptu because it just struck me as like, wow, this is so worth it. This is worth all the rejection, all the people who told me I was crazy, all the people who told me it would never work, all the people who laughed. This is all worth it. And so you've got to put it in your mind that if you want to live an incredible life, and you want to have your life be an adventure, something memorable, something that your children's children can be proud of, then go after enemy number 1. Embrace enemy number 1 and go out and get rejected a lot. Take care, everyone. Stay tuned for part number 2 coming up. I'll share with you the next one. Now, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, definitely subscribe. If you're not subscribed to my newsletter, over at mattmorris.com, hop over there, put your name and email address in. And as always, love to hear your comments below. Go out and make life an adventure.